Hello everyone, this is Nisha Sharma once again in front of you all. So students, my today's video is again for the students of 5th standard, where I'll be teaching you third chapter of literature, which is Clever Somu. So let's start with the chapter, with the story. See, I'll give you a short summary of the story by which you'll be able to understand the entire chapter. So let us begin with the story. So what happens, long ago in a small village near Pondicherry, a wealthy trader was there. Okay, wealthy trader means trader क्या होता है, जो साहूकार होते हैं, है ना, उनको. So wealthy trader was there. His name was Shubhu, and Shubhu was having a son whose name was Somu. Somu was very clever. He was very clever, smart he was. He was very intelligent also. Their neighborhood too had a son whose name was Muthu. Okay, M-U-T-H-U, Muthu. Okay, and Muthu was like, he was thoroughly spoiled. His parents doted on him and let him do exactly as he pleased. उसको जो मन में आता था वो वही करता था. He was very like, he was having several of bad habits. He used to do whatever he feel like. But Muthu's parents, they have never ever taken any action. Okay, they simply left him. Whatever he used to feel like, he used to do, and they never ever tried to stop him. So see what happens one day. The boy's favorite pastime was throwing stone at the customers who came to Shubhu's shop. Okay, what he used to do, whosoever customer used to come in Shubhu's shop, he used to throw stone at them. Okay, his parents merrily looked on and did nothing. They were enjoying, they were looking at him that our son is throwing stone at others, but they were merrily, like they used to look at them, but they never tried to stop him. Okay. Next what happens, see, he just chuckled and threw more stones. Soon people stopped going to Shubhu's shop, because although they liked doing business with him, they didn't like the big they didn't like this thing, pelted with stones every time went to his shop. जब वो लोग वहां जाते हैं और वहां पे जो मुथु है वो हमेशा he used to throw stones at them, so they didn't like that. Okay, because his parents were less bothered and they never ever took any action. They never wanted to stop their son, as they thought that he's doing a very good thing. Okay, so now see what happens next. Poor Shubhu was very unhappy. He was very, very unhappy that, oh my God, see what this boy is doing. And because of this boy only, customers also stopped coming in my shop. So like he was very unhappy with all this things. Okay, now see what happened. He went to his neighborhood and said, वो अपने पड़ोस में जाता है, and he said, please ask your son. Okay, he said, now you do one thing, you ask your son not to throw stone at my customers. Okay, he asked that, please tell your son that please do not throw stones at my customers. But the parents paid no attention. After telling them, they didn't paid any attention. Okay, they were not bothered. They just took it very lightly. Okay, now see what happened. Subbu then complained to the headman of the village, but the headman only said, it is the act of a mad boy, and he cannot held responsible for it. Okay, you must forgive him. Okay. What did he say? That see what happens. Subbu went to the headman of the village. जैसे headman जो वहाँ के सरपंच थे, he went to him and he complained against Muthu. That see he does this way, and what he does, he throws a stone at my customers. So can you please do something on this? Can you please look into the matter? So what happens? The headman simply said that it is just an act of a mad boy. So you just try to ignore, okay, and you just forgive him and carry on with your business. Best you can do. Okay, he suggested him this thing. There was nothing Subbu could do, so he went home very disheartenedly. Okay, he was very disheartened. उसका मन बहुत छोटा हो जाता है, and he was worried that there's no any other way by which he can stop Muthu by doing all those things. Okay, so now what happens? See, Sambu's son, Somu, who had heard the headman's verdict. उसने जो अपने लॉ के अकॉर्डिंग उसने जो उसको बताया, ठीक है. See, the meaning of verdict is also given in the book, and also I have given in glossary. So please see the meanings over there, and also if you have any other words which you are not able to understand in this chapter, in this story, please make sure you underline those words, and you can also ask that to me during Zoom classes. Okay. So let's proceed. So what happened? He also heard whatever the headman told to his father. Then after, he was very upset to see his father so unhappy, and decided to do something about it. Now he decided something to do on this, as he saw his father was very unhappy. He was very sad. Now, the next morning when his father opened the shop, Somu stood outside facing the neighbor's house. Whenever Muthu hurried a stone, he caught it and kept it. Okay. Now what he started doing? Now what Somu started doing whenever he was throwing stone? Okay. What he did? He just took it and he started storing. He started keeping those stones. So now see what he is trying to do. Okay. Now see. So he kept it. He did not miss a single one. In the evening, when all the customers had left and his father closed the shop for the day, the boy gathered all the stones and took them home. Okay, now at last what happens? In the evening when his father closed his shop, what he did? He collected all the stones and he took it home. Okay. Now, day after day, Somu caught the stones, making sure the customers will not hurt, and every evening he took the stones home. Okay, so now what he started doing? He started collecting all the stones from there, so that like he used to stand there only outside of the shop, so that customers should not get hurt with the stone, and he started collecting all the stones, and he used to take all the stones at his home in the evening. Okay, and he never missed this for a single day. Okay, now see what happens. One day Muthu came out of his house, grinning from ear to ear. He threw a packet at Shubbu's shop. What he did? He threw a packet. Okay, uski dukaan ke taraf he threw a packet. Now, like what happens? And disappeared into his house. He was having that habit of throwing stones. So that day what he did? He took a packet. Okay, he was like, and he threw it. And he disappeared from there, as usually he used to do. Like he used to throw a stone and he used to disappear from there. That day also he did the same thing. Now Somu was as usual standing over there. Now what he did? Somu caught the packet and opened it. To his surprise, he found it was full of jewelries. It was full of jewelry, not stone. That day in that packet there was no stone, nothing, but there was jewelry. Gold earring, necklace and nose stud glittered in the bright sun. उसमें जितनी ज्वेलरी थी वो सूरज की रोशनी में एकदम से चमक उठते हैं. Okay. Somu took the packet home, and what he did? He hid it in a bag of rice. वो सोमू उस पैकेट को लेकर के क्या करता है? He went back to his home and he hid it in the bag of rice. चावल के बोरे में उसको, बैग में उसको छुपा देता है. Then he came out again, and then what he did? And his position, and he took his position outside his father's shop. वो उस बैग में ज्वेलरी को छुपा करके, then after he came out and he stood there and he took his position the way he was standing out of the shop. Somu took the packet. Now see what happened. He took the packet and he kept it inside the rice bag. Now he was standing. Just then Muthu's parents rushed towards him. "Return the packet, my son just threw," said Muthu's mother. "What packet?" asked Somu with an innocent look. "I only catch the stones your son throws. In fact, I have hundreds of them. Perhaps you would like to take some of those back." "My son threw my jewels out," screamed the mother. "Return them all, or I'll go to the headman." Okay, now what she did, after he threw the packet, now after a while what happens, Muthu's mother came out running off outside of her house, and then she said, "Just give me back that packet which Muthu threw just now." And what reply she got from Somu? Replied that, "Which packet are you talking about? Your son, what he does, he only throws stone. And I have collected all those stones, and now you tell me if you want them back." Then she said, "No, there was in that packet my jewelries were there. My jewelry were there, so I want them back. Give it back to me. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this complaint to headman of that village." Now see next what happens. "Please go to the headman," said the clever boy. "In fact, I will accompany you." Now he said, okay, fine. Please go to the headman, and I am also ready to accompany you. Come, I'll take you to him. Okay. Now what happened? Now when she went to the headman of that village, she said all the things to him. She told him about what happened. Okay. And then after, the headman listened to Somu and to to Muthu's parents as well. But after listening to that, he also remembered that when Somu's father went and complained against this boy, what answer did he give? He said that it is just an act of a mad boy, so you please ignore it and do not take any do not take any tension about him. You just do your business in a best way. This is the only way you can sort out this problem, because he has not taken any sort of action on it. So that day again he remembered the same thing. That what did he said? Okay, the village headman had no option. He has to agree, because he has already done the same thing before. So now he has got nothing to say. "Subbu's son did not throw any of the stones back at your son, and you did not complain about that." What she said, what the headman said, that Subbu's son had not thrown any stone. Okay, उसने कभी भी तुम्हारे बेटे के ऊपर वापस से कोई स्टोन नहीं फेंका, and you have never ever come with the complaint against this. So that is why I cannot take any action on that. Okay, he told this thing to Muthu's parents, who looked very, he was like, they were very shame-faced. है ना, बहुत शर्मिंदगी के साथ वो लोग वहां पे खड़े थे. Okay, because now they don't have any option, because they have never ever stopped their son by doing all those things. Okay, now, so if your son threw a packet, then the packet and its content should be his too. Okay, and in future, curb your son's actions. You didn't object to his throwing stones. how can you object to his throwing other objects? तो क्या बोला वहां पे हेडमैन ने कि जब उसने स्टोन फेंका था तब you people have never ever objected. Now if he has thrown a packet with some other object, how could you put an objection? After that, what happened? Subbu was no longer bothered by Muthu, and customers are once more, what happened? Folded to his shops. So this is what happened. So now see, the moral of the story is what? You should always take action, not only action, a very strict action. If you are watching someone doing very wrong, or somebody is doing which is not correct, something which is not correct, you should take proper action on that. You should never appreciate. क्योंकि अगर उस समय आप नहीं रोकोगे, then what will happen in future? If he or she does something wrong which will really hamper something in a very serious manner, that time you won't be able to stop that person, or you cannot put any objection on that. So this was the story. I hope you have understood this chapter, this story.